I heard Fred Krueger was going to be here. And I wanted to see if he's really as ghastly as people say.
Freddy Krueger, right here. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Fred Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
We're Fred Krueger fans. This is my Fred Krueger mask. I made it myself from the sculpting on up. This is my claw.
I was filling in some time off of V, my hiatus from V, went in on a general audition, wanted to work for Wes Craven, and just your basic general audition. I think they wanted someone really large, sort of big, monolithic in size, absolutely evil for it. And Annette Benson had seen my auditions for Class Reunion, National Lampoon's Class Reunion. She saw my range, and she thought it might be a sort of a wild card idea to bring in for Freddy. And I guess Wes agreed with her, and I got the part.
Dad?
Daddy can't help you now. We got special work to do here, you and me.
It's just been a coincidence that I've been wanted in a science fiction series, which was V, and playing the character of Willie, which was pretty successful. And then Freddy Krueger and the Nightmare Phenomenon, you know. So that's more a coincidence than anything. I mean, I could play a lawyer tomorrow if somebody asked me, and would be very happy to.
You've got the body. I've got the brain.
Horror films are unique, and even more than, say, Westerns used to be, are a very inexpensive way to make a film. All you need is a tremendous vision, tremendous energy. Texas Chainsaw, Last House, Hills of Eyes, all were films done with a very limited cast and usually a rural location where you don't have to pay a lot of permits. And all you need is a great idea and a lot of vision, and you go out there and make something that scares the pants off people.
What? I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
The basis of any movie is take your hero and chase him up a tree and then chop down the tree, and a horror picture does that in spades. Other movies sometimes can make this very abstract. You know, they can do it in a philosophical way or in the way the character's life is going. But a horror movie really does it with the fact that the guy chopping down the tree has an axe that he's going to use on you next. So you get very quickly engaged, and I think it's a very immediate, very, very simple form. In that sense, it's classic.
I never set out to be an actor, to sign autographs or drive a Mercedes, but I must confess that I do like the attention. I've never had any problem with the fans. I think it's because I've been both in movies for so long and television that fans either are watching me in an old movie on cable or they've just seen me on something on a guest star, and so when you're in their living room, they kind of treat you like you're one of the family.
I think when I look back on it, I enjoyed my whole life of making up stories that scared my friends. The interesting thing that's happening now, I think really as a result of films like Nightmare on Elm Street, is that we're getting into what I have coined as rubber reality, which is films that deal with the way that reality can be distorted and permeated, going into dream states, in states of madness, and all sorts of strange illusions that haven't been treated in film since Cocteau, I think. And so in that sense, they're becoming less blood and guts and more hallucinatory, which I think is basically what films are anyway.
Mother?
They're very, very intelligent fans. They're very into detail. Consequently, I have learned from my fan mail and from talking at the sci-fi conventions that they pay just as much attention to details in my performance. Little physical bits that I might do, elements of the characterization, deliveries, favorite lines. Mostly actors think only other actors see that stuff. But it's really nice when Joe Fan calls you on that or mentions it or mentions some really subtle moment that you didn't think anybody caught in your performance. And they, not only do they remember it, but they bring it up in front of a room full of 500 people. So that's my real treat.